This is delicious golden brown French butter croissant. Ho, ho, ho. These are directly imported from France, and Kimberly Grayson is here to give us a guided tour.
Hello,
hi, friend.
David.
Nice
so
to
nice
see
you.
you. Our quarters are tight in here. I'll try to be as small as I can, which is hard for me.
Well, we'll enjoy our time together.
But you know, this is very exciting because we're bringing you the full-size French butter croissants.
We are.
Directly imported from France.
Yes.
Authentic Gourmet is just that, bringing us gourmet products from the source.
Yes.
Which is so exciting. And coming on this side only because I want to show you, you may order 20, 40, or 60 of these. Oh my, these are amazing. Now, order these to be delivered now or March 19th. 3 easy payments, Kimberly.
Yes, 3
and
easy
an
payments.
auto delivery. We'll ship these every 90 days for a year. The 60-piece count is the most limited in both ship weeks. You should know also that these bake from frozen.
Exactly. You keep them in your freezer, and when you pop them in the oven, you create a French patisserie right in your very own home.
Oh, sounds very fancy.
Can we take a journey, you and I?
would love it. I would love it.
So if you imagine yourself walking down the Champs-Élysées in France, and you stop into that patisserie and you smell the butter, now you know you are experiencing French pastry at its finest. And when you look at a croissant that is as flaky on the outside and as soft and buttery on the inside as the authentic gourmet classic croissants are, you know you have something very special.
Oh my word, these are crazy. And I'll tell you, I have seen videos of croissants being made, and it's layer after layer of this see-through whisper thin pastry that can take forever to create. This work is all done for you. And the best part is, you pop it into your oven from frozen. Take a look at our video. The video will show you start in the freezer with a bag of these and you get busy baking them.
Yes, and what's so nice about these, you can see how flat they are, David. So when we talk about a 20, 40, or a 60 count, you can imagine they don't take up a lot of room in your freezer. So you can feel comfortable purchasing these quantities and know that at the ready to bake off in just 25 minutes at 350 degrees, you have freshly made French croissants.
Now here's what I want to show you. Take a look here. Ready? Look at those layers.
That's the magic.
Layer after layer, and every one of them coated in fresh, sweet French creamery butter.
And you mentioned that it's French butter. Not all butter is the same.
Right.
Right? So this is French butter, which has that extra richness, that extra creaminess to it. It's also, the flour comes from France, the water comes from France. So not only would it take so much time to make these yourself, you really couldn't make a French croissant here in your home without all the French ingredients.
Oh my.
You going in for a bite? Okay, and I haven't even prepared you one with other things on it. Tell me how you like the croissant
Oh my,
all by
it's
itself.
already sweet because of that sweet French creamery butter. Layer after layer of this whisper thin pastry, and it's just this amazing experience. I've been one time in my life to the Champs-Élysées, went into a patisserie.
You did?
And I ordered a croissant and a very stout coffee, as I remember. And it was just remarkable.
Oh, I'm so glad that you can keep
It was an experience I'll remember my whole life because I was people watching, I was enjoying this gorgeous French pastry and this very stout European coffee, and it was just lovely. It was the kind of experience you hope to have one time in your life. Now you're having it any random morning you'd like.
Any morning or any afternoon. What I love to say about these, right now I'm starting to make a little bit of a sweet pastry because I do love the sweet on top of the real buttery, flaky croissant. But this is such a versatile pastry. This is equally good with your savory. So think about after Easter and you have any leftover ham, you can make a beautiful, right? I'm coming over here, a ham sandwich and add some pickles and some tomatoes and maybe even put some fries on the side. It is a perfect sandwich bread. I also love it with breakfast. This is a perfect way to mix together your breakfast meats and your eggs, and think about this as your wonderful way to get in your carbs. But I also love it as a dinner roll. Right, a great accompaniment to any item that you're going to serve for dinner. And then we get into the sweet. Here we have it with some strawberries and some
strawberry
whipped cream.
shortcake.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is, with just a little bit of a French flair.
So
oui,
good.
oui.
Let me tell you what we have remaining, because this is very popular, as you might imagine, Kimberly, and we have this in a choice of 20, 40, or 60. If you want the 20-piece count delivered now, 500 left. 20-piece count on the 19th, 400. You want the 40-piece count delivered now, 300. 40-piece count on the 19th of March, 300. You want the 60-piece count now, 150. If you want the 60-piece count on the 19th, 150. These are all very, very popular and also limited. These are directly imported from France. These are not available in any American grocery store.
And when you talk about them being popular, David, this is consistently a QVC Customer Choice Award-winning brand.
Very true.
And this brand started with the classic French croissants here at QVC. I did, and I have plenty for my friend David to go around.
Oh, let me just see what that's all about.
If he doesn't mind, he'll go for a little bit of the whipped topping. Okay, so David, I'm going to actually share. Can I give you a little bit of caramel as well? Let's make it extra.
Extra fun.
Extra. Now we're having fun.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
We're also doing the happy dance. Get it.
Happy dance.
Kimberly, these are amazing.
And you know what? Like I said, they're so versatile. So you're enjoying it right now with something sweet. We love the savory. And what's really nice, David, I'm going to pull just some fresh ones out of the oven.
Okay.
This has just been baking while we've been here. And it is just so simple and easy to be able to pull these out and have them fresh. And what you'll probably notice as I'm taking these out of the oven is just how deliciously buttery and rich everything smells right about now.
It smells amazing. And I'll tell you that the only thing you need to be cautious of is not opening that oven door during baking.
Yes.
Keep the oven temperature consistent and you'll get marvelous results. I want to show you what one of these looks like unbaked. Now, take a look here. The one, obviously the smaller one there, that's the frozen pastry. You do not have to let it rise or proof.
No.
Meaning it doesn't need to, rise and before you bake it. And then you pop it in the oven, and that little flat pastry turns into this big, puffy, delightful French buttery croissant.
All buttery and flaky on the outside with that golden brown color. And then, as David showed before, but I have to show again, look what happens on the inside of this croissant. Every one of these layers that have been coated in butter throughout this pastry. And when you take a bite of this, you have all this softness and this richness on the inside with all of this flaky crispness on the outside.
So let's update you on what remains. 20-piece count now, 350. 20-piece count on the 11th or 19th, same. 40-piece count now, 150. 40-piece count on the 19th, 280. 60-piece count now, 6 dozen. 60-piece count on the 19th, 100 left.
Fantastic.
These are very, very popular. Remember, there's Easy Pay, and auto delivery delivers these every 90 days for a year. How about an elbow shake since we're both a little caramelly and whipped topping?
Yes, we are, but so much fun. Thank you,
darling.
David.
Good to see you.
You too.
Now, let me tell you and update you on our Vintage Wine Estates Bloom Artist Series. We've sold out of Moscato.